It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Carolina Panthers and the Washington Commanders. And it's all just ahead on Madden NFL 25.
As the sun starts to set, we're going to see how much light is left by the end of this early evening game here on the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome to another entertaining matchup, folks. Kate Scott, Brock Heward on the call in this one. And Brock, got a couple of running backs down on the field who can really take over their offenses when they get in the groove.
And I think that's going to be the ultimate goal of both of these offenses, right? I mean, there's just no confusion about it. They want to get their bell cow in that groove and get them going. Find that rhythm where they're ripping off chunk yardage, run after run, and then just keep on feeding that beast. In a game like this, whichever offense could get that rhythm and run game going first is likely going to be your winner.
Ball teed up. Austin Seibert out for the kick. And we're off and running from Landover. Raheem Blackshear now to return. They'll bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. So now out comes the Panther offense for its initial drive of the game. Bringing him out is a man who made his debut over a decade and tens of thousands of yards ago. It's Andy Dalton.
Well, here it is, Kate. This is a weekly payoff to all the work you do behind the scenes. All those bonus reps as you stick around and try to develop that chemistry. Think Tom Brady and Deion Branch in the mid-2000s, communicating from just glances and subtle nods. That's the type of stuff they're constantly working on to give them an edge right here on game day.
This drive will begin with Hubbard. And this one doesn't go far. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Mingo, the motion man here. The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. Man in motion wasn't set in time, just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired.
Still 2nd down.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. They motion a receiver left. Here's 2nd and 14. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
3rd down run by Hubbard. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down, they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a 1st down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Counterplay, Hubbard. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Now Dalton. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. He's got his man complete. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. From the red zone now. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers start the game off right with a 6-0 lead. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Eddie Pinheiro on now for the extra point. That one splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So the Commanders' offense headed out for their opening drive. And leading them out is the reigning Heisman Trophy winner, the number 2 pick in the NFL draft out of LSU, Jaden Daniels.
Well, here he comes. Here comes the Heisman Trophy winner from a season ago, and what a show he put on, man. He was a stat stuffer. Over 1,100 yards rushing. Looked a lot like Lamar Jackson did back in the day in college. And oh, by the way, 40 touchdowns passing too. You know why this Washington organization took him so high in this draft? They want him to be Lamar Jackson. They want him to be dynamic, and he's going to get his career off and running.
And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Nice little welcoming party waiting for him at the line of scrimmage. No surprises that time. This defense was ready.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Out of the gun, Daniels. Into traffic, complete. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the first quarter. Neither side separating much so far. We'll return to Landover right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They have it 3rd and 7. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Escapes the pocket. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. That's good for 7 yards. And the Commanders will have a first.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. First carry now for Austin Eckler. Blast through midfield. And he's down all the way to the 30. It's a pickup of 34 yards. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it Up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
1st and 10, around to Robinson. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. They get about 4 there, need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. That's caught for the 1st. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal. That's the 2-minute warning in what has been a defensive battle. The Commanders trailing on the scoreboard. Working inside the red zone. And he will score. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders earn the chance to tie before halftime. It's an Austin Eckler touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock, getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game.
Yeah.
That's well done.
Austin Seibert on to try the extra point. That one right down the middle. And we're all tied up. It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flight. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Panthers and Xavier Legette with the football once again. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. This is reeled in by Legette. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line. He's throwing deep to the left side. He's got it inside the 25. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Excellent pickup to move the chains, 36 yards in the end.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Dalton now to throw. Got a man over the middle. Complete. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. 4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Mingo, the motion man here. Dalton looking to throw. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And the Commanders pick this one up. 30. The 10. And he's into the end zone as he takes the fumble back for 6. That was awesome. The return became a question of, does he have enough steam to make it back before someone runs him down?
That is the most sprinting we're going to see him do on a football field, maybe his whole life. That distance, whole lot more than the few yards he's usually running towards quarterback in the pocket. But he had enough to reach that goal line. You're darn right he did. He could sense it, and he wanted it.
That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. This return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends, but you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden ratings hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost. The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins. To throw, here's Dalton. He's got, and the Commanders get home, they drop in. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Terrific zone coverage. Wallpaper sideline to sideline. QB's got 2 options. Wait for a hole to open or tuck it to run. He chose the former, but the pass rush showed up before any throwing lane did.
It's halftime from near the nation's capital. The Commanders polling in front after 2. Now we'll send you down the East Coast to our studios in Orlando. Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. We'll let you and Brock catch your breath as we welcome the rest of you to our EA Sports Halftime Report. What a treat to watch the rookie in that first half, the number 2 overall pick, Jaden Daniels. He was on point, throwing a touchdown pass to help his guys take the lead into the break. With that, the 2 squads are headed out of the tunnel. So let's get you back out to Kay Scott and Brock Hewer.
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. Here comes the Washington offense out to the field, ready for their second drive. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their second possession.
And Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Daniels from the pistol. That one's complete, right side. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Commanders will have a first.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Now Daniels off the play action. Completed here to McCaffrey. Hits the 20. And that's going to be a touchdown. It's on the board for now. But will it stand? We got to see what this flag is all about. Such an exciting play lost because of that penalty. And this offense now left to think of their next call as they make the long walk back down the field. Running it after the penalty. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. A toss now to Robinson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play. They're left with a long 3rd and 12.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. It's enough for a first down. Nice find by the rookie quarterback from LSU.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. From the gun, it's Robinson. And he takes it across midfield and into Panthers territory. First down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Daniels. The ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. Panthers pick this one up. Well, he was fighting off defenders, trying for the extra yards. You understand it, but might have been what cost him and opened the door for that fumble.
Okay, you and I both know this game has changed so much in our lifetimes. It's evolved in so many different ways. But I promise you, you can go back to the 60s, the 70s, and many of these fumbles occur just like that. You break one tackle, you let up just a little bit, and that next guy comes home and delivers the devastating blow.
Carolina about set to go once again offensively. So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. All right, so we all know what we're looking for here, Brock. Where did an elbow, maybe a knee, something touch down? And as it does, is the ball loose at that point?
Yeah, throw in forearm, wrist, shin. There's no question the offensive guy's screaming something hit the ground while the defense is hoping it didn't.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So the nice defensive play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble. They'll come up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He'll get this one to Brown. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd down now, 7 to go. A handoff for Robinson, running right. Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless 3rd quarter for us. It's the Commanders' ball. A chance at a win if they can hang on to their lead through the 4th. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Here's Daniels. That's McLaurin with a catch out left. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Give them 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. This ball's cut by McCaffrey. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Now it's a bootleg for him. And oh, he drops it. He had all the space in the world. Brock, he got behind the defense, and he just looked away before he brought it in. A big missed opportunity.
You know, that's one of those cases, and we see it at every level. He simply took off before he got full possession, and that's simply a drop.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Back to throw it. And he will score. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Seibert now to add the extra point. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. This return starts at the 5. This return makes it up to the 25. The Carolina offense headed out now. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now Dalton. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Working quickly here. Dalton. Finds a man. Deontay Johnson has it. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
To the left sideline, complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a pickup of 26, and that'll be good for a Carolina 1st. Offense up to the line fast. Throwing it again here. This one falls incomplete.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning. 2nd and 10 now. Gets this to Sanders. And it's a gain of 5 as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Now to throw. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. That is Michael Davis.
Not a lot of one-play swings bigger than that one right there. That throw looked destined for 6, and instead, it gets intercepted by the defense. The only way to get bigger is if he somehow returned it 100-plus yards for 6 the other way. But what a gigantic swing of emotion.
The Commanders set to take over. And they should just be able to kneel out what time remains. There's 3 timeouts defensively still available, but using them is not going to alter this outcome. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Another carry for Robinson. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Daniels. That's complete. Here's Brown. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. And he's going to take a knee.
This is situational football at its best. There's still some time left to bleed off the clock, but the really important thing here is you've got to bleed every second of that clock that you can.
2nd down, probably going to see him kneel it again here. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. They'll get that yard back, but no more. It's 3rd and 10. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. And they'll take a knee.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So score this as a win for the Commanders. And save for a few moments in that opening quarter, Brock, they pitched a shutout defensively that in the end was the impetus for the victory. They're going to be bummed not to have that goose egg on the board at the end of this one, no doubt, but a performance to be lauded nonetheless. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.